I know there is a hometown like Batman and all that, but I can understand the people of Manchester in this context chanting for Davy Boy.
And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Yeah, I don't understand that spot either.
Is to underestimate your opponent. I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated. So come on, JR. Just between you and me. Who are you pulling for in this matchup? I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity.
It's a color by
Puts on the
number
best
thing.
performance
It's for
possible
narrative.
for the fans, King. I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR. I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the
I wonder if this is going to be a really fucking short Legends tour.
I get the feeling that is going to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this
I'm personally shocked that that you couldn't beat British Bulldog. So yeah, well that's it. Thanks for playing. We're gonna book Spike Dudley instead now because we think he's gonna have a better chance up against Andre the Giant. We don't actually. We just think it's gonna be really funny, and it will be, to be fair. Who's gonna win, the elephant or the mouse?
Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat. Come on.
Fuck's sake.
Hey, if the game's gonna act broken to me, I'm gonna act broken to it.
Here he goes.
Like out of all the games I've played so far, this is certainly the game that had the most rose-tinted glasses to it.
He was a split second away from a 3 count.
Wow.
Yeah. Legit, that is like my last fucking throw of the dice, and that's all I had. Like,
I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a match of the year candidate. No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler. It's like he read his opponent's mind.
and as is tradition, everyone reverses everything.
Have taken their toll. He's about 1 submission hold away from tapping out. 2, 3. I think these superstars.
Fuck's sake.
Like it or not, this one's over.
Like I would have expected a wave finisher.
No, nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. I actually would have been more respectful if we were just like hit over the head with a shovel. At least we knew where. At least we would have known where we stood with that. Yep. Yeah, that kind of summarizes my mood, to be honest.
Like at that rate, you'd be better off just hockeying up your fucking stats to the gills.
Well, that's what I'll be looking to do now in the next session if I can. But I mean, according to the whole kind of locker room gimmick they had there, you can only do it for the creative superstars you have.
Yeah.
Which means that now if you wanted to have one, you have to work your way up to get it, which doesn't make sense.
Mm.
But there's Terry Wilson again. Look.
You're just the cat I'm looking for, Daddy-O.
Oh, hey, someone who isn't dead.
Ladies, can you give us a minute?
But he's been fighting all season for this.
Yeah. There you cock block me, Jimmy Hart.
The mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, to our general manager, I told him that I was going to put some of the greatest WWE legends against some of the top WWE superstars of today.
Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that, especially coming from a veteran manager like yourself.
I was surprised how good you looked in that match against the British Bulldog last week.
You're gracious in defeat.
After all, he's the former tag team champion, the Intercontinental champion, the European champion, and the hardcore champion.
You were surprised that I looked good against the Bulldog? Well, Jimmy, all due respect to the Bulldog, He's one of the true legends of this business, but I'm a legend in the making.
Well, you know what they say. One match does not a legend make. Anyway, tonight, you're scheduled to face one of the greatest superstars ever
Now,
to set
before the
foot
text
in
comes up, who do you
WWE
think we're going up against
and a
here?
man
Andre
I
the
know
Giant.
very, very well. He's a five-time
No.
WWE champion and the greatest member of the legendary Hart Foundation.
Neidhart?
I'm talking about Canada's favorite son,
Bret Hart, of course.
Bret the Hitman.
Because everything was fine in 2006. Of course,
The
he'd be
Hitman,
booked on the Legends Tour of
Bret Hart's one of
WWE.
the all-time greats, no doubt about it. And if I beat him tonight, I'll be one step closer to becoming a legend myself.
Like at this rate, like if you told me that the
Hey now,
Legends Tour was
don't
actually
get
just an
cocky,
acid trip that
Daddy-o.
Booker T had in his spare time, then I would
Hopefully
think that
you'll
to be
as
more
good
plausible.
in the ring as you seem to be with the ladies. Because the excellence of execution requested a submission match. And I gave it to him. He said something about putting the past behind him here tonight.
Okay, you see where my issue here is going to be, Foxy?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It wouldn't
Yeah,
be the
you see
first
what
As soon
the
as I
issue
heard
is?
that, that's it. I knew it.
Yeah, yeah. I had to make Bret Hart tap out. He has a maxed out technical stats. It is factually impossible unless you have a strong one yourself. If you're like Booker T and you have a stat that's below a certain level, this match is impossible to win.
Yeah.
Especially considering Booker T doesn't have any discernible submission moves besides the neck crank.
Hmm.
So we're fucked already going into this. But hey, let's have fun, shall we?
It's all about having fun.
Exactly. It's about the friends you make along the way on this Legends Tour.
Which happens to me in Smackdown.
Yes. Yeah, the alternator between Raw and SmackDown each week.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds, Booker T.
Good evening and welcome to week 2 of the WWE
Welcome to week 2 of the
Legends
Legends
World
Tour, where it gets
I'm Mike
more
McCoy.
absurd by the
We're
minute.
Taz at ringside, and tonight we're coming to you from Montreal, Quebec.
And man, what a show we got tonight, Cole. Some huge names in WWE history are on the card, including this man, a real Canadian legend, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Do you think Bret Hart was playing this game
Everyone
and he
knows
suddenly
that Bret
realized he
Hart
was
has some
being
very
used
unhappy
and went like,
memories right here in Montreal.
well,
It's
you know,
likely to be an
I'm
uphill
not
battle
gonna
for
return
his
the calls.
opponent in this submission match, as you've got to figure that Bret's out to exercise those demons here tonight.
yeah, she. Apparently that's how you do a Bret Hart impression. Limbs. It's just like one, like, it's a slightly lower, higher than a Bret Hart, like a Donald Trump impression. It's just like, this is Bret Hart, this is Donald Trump. Huge.
Huge.
Huge. Large hands. Huge. Everyone knows. Words and words. Mumbling and mumbling. And I just myself. Words. Words. Everyone's got best words.
Fake news.
Your fanny packs. You're wrong, you're stupid, you're smart. I do not have small hands.
I gotta tell you, I didn't expect these guys to go off on each other.
You can tell if you have absolutely no chance in this match, can't you?
No chance!
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its
My quads!
worth here tonight.
Fucking quads.
If they're not buying tickets, they're not getting a paycheck.
Just everyone's just like pulling a Samoa Joe. It's like, nope.
Selling tickets the next
Nope.
time we come back here.
Boy.
Not after a match like this.
Oh, finally, a move that he doesn't reverse.
That was a textbook reversal.
Oh. That didn't last long.
No.
Yeah.
It's It's so great.
Look, I would like to like pick one match and do the numbers on and see how frequent the reversal happens, but I'm nearly sure it's about a 50-50 chance at this level.
Tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kinds
So Jamie, you might be wondering why on earth are we wrestling Bret Hart?
You feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Unfortunately, Jamie, you are muted.
It was. How did you get past Bulldog? I didn't see that coming.
Oh, we lost.
Dumb. Why is he risking
Oh.
everything by going up?
We lost to a
DDT.
DDT reversal.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
And he
I
had a
didn't because-
finisher stored.
You ever wondered just how much punishment a
So we
human body
didn't
can
we
take?
didn't
I
lose
think you're
to
gonna get an
Bulldogs
answer
like
tonight.
running power
You might
slam.
be right, Taz.
We lost
Yes.
to
Doesn't
DDT
look
counter.
like these superstars are going to go easy on each other.
That's
That's
genuinely
not what they're
depressing.
getting paid for, Cole.
Yep.
Yes.
And besides,
I'm sure the
it's
Manchester crowd were delighted.
100%.
Especially for a dead man.
Yeah.
Rightly. So how did this happen then?
I don't know if
Second
this is such a
chance?
good move. This
Well,
could be
it turns out that Jimmy Hart is the general manager, and we just pretended the Bulldog match just was a win.
He anticipated that.
Like, even going with the script, it just kind of assumes that you would have won. It's like, oh, sure, let's go with that.
I like it.
Yeah.
Give
So
me
not
a
only are we going up against Bret Hart now in Montreal, but it's also a submission match.
Why I prefer to stay on this side of the
Booker
announce
T
table.
getting that Heath
Oh,
Slater
come on,
push.
Cole. You know, just let me try.
Essentially, yes.
You'll be cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war.
The handy thing is that Bret Hart seems to have a bit of a weakness in terms of taking damage. The only trouble is that, as we will learn, he will reverse most submissions and resist all submissions. So you
Because
can
Booker is not exactly known for his submission skills. Like,
Booker T is
indeed that ends up being the trouble, Jamie, because he has no submissions. The best he has is a neck crank. Like, I wouldn't count that. That's a wear down. Like, it's not a submission move.
Booker T has never won the big one.
And my God, do I ever try to tap Bret Hart out to a neck crank? I really, really do try.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
I mean, after the climactic finish to the Bulldog match,
orange your bed.
Yes,
he's focused on
climactic
things.
is the word I'd use there.
It's obvious these superstars have studied each other real carefully.
Which
Cole.
she's
No
right.
question about that, Taz. You won't last long against
And once again, the
an opponent
stamina
who's had
kicking
it
our ass here
over
because
time.
by the time we recover, Bret Hart is already up. This mechanic was a good idea, I'm assured.
These superstars are showing some great intensity here tonight, and that's
Where
what
was this in the
WWE fans
fucking
came
Bulldog
to see.
match?
That's for sure, Taz. And the
Well-
number one
But like I
rule
said,
on SmackDown
Foxy,
is to
like
send the fans
this is I think
who
the
saw
more
that
the
one coming.
crueler one of the two, because with a Bulldog match you know where you're standing, you're getting jobbed out, right? This is where you think the game is giving you a chance and thinking, oh, look at you,
Man, there's a
you've got
lot
Bret
of
Hart down to
blood,
orange
sweat,
health, might
tears
be able to
shed
tap
in
him
that
out.
ring over the years.
Then you try and tap him out and he goes, actually no, he's just too good. You're just gonna have to keep trying.
Yeah, suddenly his submissions become 10 times harder.
Yes, exactly. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happens.
If Booker wants to win this thing, he better get focused on his opponent and get his mind off the fans.
And I think this becomes legit the longest match I think I've ever had when playing a game in this series. I think I've genuinely had like Rumble matches that have been
Yeah,
shorter.
well, you know what? Your fans like to see you win matches and maybe a title every now and then too. So you know what? Booker T, he better keep it.
He was one step ahead on that one.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not
Yes,
kidding, Cole.
the real deadly maneuver, that generic leg submission that I don't think even has a name.
He slipped out of
Leg
that one.
stretch.
He's got
Leg
these
stretch.
guys right
That's
where
it.
he wants 'em.
The heinous leg stretch.
Scissors kick.
Figure 2.
Of doom.
The figure one.
One leg lock. I like it.
Yeah,
And there's the counter, Cole.
that was the move that got us pinned the last time.
You're not going to see action like this anywhere.
Jamie's about to
There's
have
a
a
wor-
meltdown because of it. It's like, oh
Yeah.
my
No
god.
argument for me, Taz.
Why?
SmackDown
Why?
is the dominant brand in all of sports
Like legit, like that is the generic reversal to a powerbomb. So whenever you see that happen,
Reversal.
like you know with jackknife having a lead up to it, you know it's successful or not. So you know, like already halfway through the animation that you know it's fucked up, and you're just waiting for it to finish up.
Trust me, you could cut this tension with a
This is an
knife.
example of one that's
I don't
successful.
think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now.
Rope break.
Rope break.
Yeah, but fuck that guy. And because there's no disqualification,
This is not just a match,
Ignore that.
Cole.
yes,
These superstars have got a legitimate beef with each other.
They do indeed. There's a lot of bad blood here for sure.
And if this keeps up much longer, that bad blood's gonna wind up all over the place. There's the reversal, Cole.
I'm so good, I completely forgot what I was doing.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to
Ian.
the bitter end.
It's like Macho Man in a Rumble.
yeah, this is exactly it. Because the AI wasn't smart enough to not do that.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The
This
greatest
is me now
athletes in the
checking
world
every one of Booker's
competing on
moves
the
to see which one is his
grandest
actual
stage of them
submission.
all. What a counter that was.
Fred, of course, doing his civic duty and making sure I don't get that opportunity every single time.
How much longer are these superstars going to be able to keep it up?
Your guess is as good as mine, Taz. They're certainly not going easy on each other, that's for sure. The pride in the hearts of these competitors might
Feel
be
bad
the
for the
only
poor referee
thing
who has
that's
to just be
keeping
like,
them
there's
going.
no pins.
Pride's a powerful
Yes.
emotion, but we,
Stop.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I just want to say for the record there that at that point in the bar, that is me actively hitting every button possible, and Bret Hart is still his input is more than that.
I like how teasingly close they put it.
Oh, it gets even closer. Like that's,
I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
and I can assure you, it does not get any closer than that the entire time.
I've yet to actually like referee a submission only match.
With that counter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mad.
Because like, yeah,
You know, we've seen
it's
some
very
further
strange
back and
because
forth
like not
action here, but you don't see too
there's
many
not many
matches
people
end
out
that way.
like specifically like
And I think we'll see one
like
superstar
submission
dominate
based.
the match before it's over.
Like,
if
that,
you-
like we do have quite a decent percentage of tap out wins anyway.
yeah.
You know.
There's never been an opportunity to do like a submission
Man, this
only.
match is so good,
Yes.
It's even worth sitting
So-
next to you to watch it, Cole.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah, thanks
genuinely
a lot,
interesting
Taz.
because I'm trying to think to myself,
You're not always my number one
like, who would you
choice
put
for
into a
podcast
submissions
partner,
only
huh?
match?
Yeah,
You should
because
do,
like
girl,
Yeah.
man. You should team
have
up with Jerry Lawler.
a very different dynamic for it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like DQs or anything like that can really come into play. Like the way it is there, like
Yeah, like this is kept strictly in the ring, as it were. Yeah,
I think this proves
like even by kind of first principles, it feels like a very kind of like WXW match almost, in the sense where like, you know they keep most of their action in the ring themselves.
oh my god, that's so close.
This will take a lot of fight out.
Oh, that is just
That's painful.
Well, here's the thing, right? It just doesn't the exhibition doesn't last long enough. It gives you an extra second to go across the line, but it only lasts for about 3 to 4 seconds at a time.
it's supposed to last 7 seconds.
Yeah.
You never quite know exactly what you're going to see.
Still going for that pin.
Yeah, more mind games than anything at this rate.
I think that if one of these
But yeah, I suppose like booking hats on, like who would be the submission match in Ireland? I suppose like going by current form, you'd probably say Haskins and LJ. Considering LJ has got the line tamer going knocking about now, so he'd be a good one.
Fabio.
Fabio has one, yeah.
Fabio has the figure 4.
Yeah.
Like a Scotty D.
Yeah, he'd have a few. Michael, if he was still active, he'd have a...
Active, like, would have loads.
Yes.
He'd be, like, tailor-made for it.
Yeah, he would. He would actually, yeah.
Trust me. You get in that ring and you find out
Him versus Sammy would be a very decent submission move. The submission match. Because, like, you have one who have the, like, arsenal of, like, potential submission moves. And you have one guy who has a very strong submission. Just one strong submission. You know, it'd be a nice dynamic. Two very different ways of working it, you know.
Trying to think who else.
Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world.
Yeah, like there's not that many that actually have like a solid submission game. Like,
That have, in a sense, like doubled down on it, because everyone has kind of worked quite smart and has given themselves a submission move to work with. Again, I'm thinking like Debbie has the Captain Mutilation, so
I'm with you, partner.
did you just steal his move?
yeah, this is my next strategy. I was thinking, okay, if he's got a red torso, I could maybe work on the sharpshooter. No, actually, it's working its legs. And of course, I have no leg wear downs, so we're back to square one.
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything
And of course, I have no weapons to use, so yeah,
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here
great.
too.
I either have neck crank or I have to work another half an hour to wear down Brett's legs.
Man, I almost feel bad
This
for JR
was
and King, Cole.
fucking
When's the
painful,
last time you did
and by
that
far
shit?
the worst match I've ever had in this
I
series.
couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if
'Cause
they've
it's
ever had
essentially a
anything
snooker.
This good on Raw.
Me neither. 'Cause I
You're
guess
bound to
that
lose
just
this match
makes
one way or
sense.
another.
I mean, after
You're not going
all,
to beat Bret Hart in
SmackDown
a submission
is
move,
the
both
number one
kayfabe and
brand
in
in
reality.
all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than SmackDown.
Sure.
A physical match like this will take its toll. And I think that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Just remembered Goldberg was a thing.
Is that why he fell to his feet? Oh my god!
Oh, God.
Oh Jesus!
The concussion. It's back.
Yeah. So now let's fast forward through the entire match.
No way.
You don't have to do anything. You don't have to, just watch the timer.
Holy shit.
Just watch the timer. I have you know, right, that I essentially stopped playing at the 20-minute mark. I literally went off and had a piss. I'm not even joking. The game had to play by itself for 10 minutes, 12 minutes to get me to tap out.
Winner, Bret Hitman Hart.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Sure.
2006 really was the darkest of years, folks.
25-minute classic on SmackDown that time.
Yeah, you remember that? Remember that match that went on a half an hour? It was Booker T versus Bret Hart, where it just needed him would tap out. No, actually, I don't remember that match. I really should, though. In fairness,
It sounds like it should have been good.
it
But
sounds like I should have watched it. Yeah.
what evidence to the contrary?
Yes. And we leave it there. We leave it there with a smiling Bret Hart and booking that makes absolutely no fucking sense. Until next time on the Mere WWE Universe and the Legends Tour, what will happen next? Beat Andre the Giant in a test of strength? Or see who can neck the most steroids in an hour? Us or the Ultimate Warrior? Tune in next week to find out.